Electric versus combustion, the ultimate showdown. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the pros and cons of electric cars versus good old-fashioned internal combustion engines. It's a debate that's been raging for years with passionate voices on both sides. So buckle up, because we're going to break down all the details, examine every nook and cranny, and give you the information you need to decide which type of car reigns supreme. Let's get started. All right, let's talk about the biggest selling point for electric cars, their environmental friendliness. You see, electric cars produce zero tailpipe emissions. That means no smelly exhaust fumes, no nasty smog clouding up our cities, just clean, crisp air for everyone to breathe. And in a world increasingly concerned about climate change and air quality, that's a pretty big deal. Now, some folks will argue that the electricity used to charge electric cars often comes from power plants that still burn fossil fuels, and you know what, they're not completely wrong. But here's the thing, even when you factor in those emissions, studies have consistently shown that electric cars still produce far fewer greenhouse gases over their lifespans compared to their gas-guzzling counterparts. Plus, as renewable energy sources like solar and wind power become even more prevalent, the environmental benefits of driving electric will only become even more pronounced. So, from an environmental perspective, it's pretty clear that electric cars are the way to go. But wait, there's more to consider. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room when it comes to electric cars' range. Now, it's true that historically electric cars haven't been able to travel as far on a single charge as their gas-powered counterparts, and for some drivers that's a deal-breaker. I mean, who wants to be stranded on the side of the road with a dead battery in the middle of nowhere, right? But here's the thing. Electric car technology has come a long way, baby. We're now seeing electric cars with ranges well over 300 miles on a single charge. That's enough to satisfy the needs of most daily commuters and even some road trippers out there. Plus, the charging infrastructure is rapidly expanding, with charging stations popping up like mushrooms after a spring rain. And let's not forget about the convenience factor of home charging. Imagine rolling out of bed, strolling out to your garage and hopping into a fully charged car every single morning. It's like having your own personal gas station right at home. No more stopping at smelly gas stations, no more waiting in line to refuel. Just pure electric bliss. So while range anxiety might have been a legitimate concern in the past, it's becoming less and less of an issue with each passing day. All right, let's talk about something near and dear to all our hearts, power and performance. When it comes to sheer adrenaline-pumping acceleration and raw horsepower, combustion engines still hold a slight edge. I mean, there's just something about the visceral roar of a high-performance V8 engine that gets your blood pumping, right? Electric cars are certainly no slouches in the performance department, with some models boasting blistering acceleration times that can leave even the most seasoned car enthusiast speechless. But for now, when it comes to that raw, visceral driving experience, combustion engines still reign supreme. Now, I know what you're thinking. Doug, you're all about that electric car life. Why are you praising combustion engines? Well, here's the thing, folks. I believe in being honest and objective, even when it comes to my own personal preferences. And the truth is, combustion engines still offer a certain level of driving excitement that electric cars haven't quite been able to replicate yet. But, and this is a big but, electric car technology is advancing at an absolutely mind-blowing pace. I mean, we're talking exponential growth here, folks, so it's only a matter of time before electric cars catch up and even surpass combustion engines in the performance department. Okay, let's get real for a second. Combustion engines, for all their power and glory, come with a dirty little secret pollution. Those noxious fumes spewing out of the tailpipe, yeah, those aren't just bad for your sense of smell, they're also terrible for the environment. We're talking greenhouse gases, particulate matter, the whole 9 yards. And look, I get it, we all love a good V8 rumble as much as the next person, but we also have a responsibility to protect this big, beautiful planet of ours, right? And the cold, hard truth is that combustion engines are a major contributor to climate change and air pollution. Now, car manufacturers have made significant strides in reducing emissions from combustion engines over the years, but let's be honest, you can only put a band-aid on a gaping wound so many times, right? At the end of the day, combustion engines still rely on burning fossil fuels, and that's just not a sustainable long-term solution. So while combustion engines might still hold a certain allure for some drivers, it's important to acknowledge the environmental impact they have. Now let's talk about something a little less tangible: the emotional connection some drivers have with combustion engines. There's a certain romance, a certain soulfulness to the sound of a well-tuned engine roaring to life. It's a symphony of mechanical precision, a testament to human ingenuity, and for some drivers that emotional connection is just irreplaceable. Whether it's the throaty growl of a classic muscle car, the high-pitched whine of a finely tuned sports car, or even just the familiar purr of a trusty old pickup truck, combustion engines have a way of getting under your skin and into your heart. And it's not just the sound, it's the whole experience. The way the car vibrates beneath you, the satisfying click of the manual transmission, the smell of gasoline. Hey, some people like it. It all adds up to a sensory experience that's just different from driving an electric car. Now, I'm not saying that you can't form an emotional connection with an electric car, but it's a different kind of connection, one based more on technological marvel than visceral sensation. So, there you have it, folks. The epic showdown between electric cars and combustion engines. We've explored the pros and cons, the ups and downs, the good, the bad and the ugly. But which one comes out on top? Well, as with most things in life, it's not that simple. There's no easy answer, no clear winner. It all comes down to your individual needs, priorities and preferences. If you're someone who prioritizes environmental friendliness, low running costs and cutting-edge technology, then an electric car is the obvious choice. But if you crave the visceral thrill of a combustion engine, value that emotional connection, and aren't quite ready to make the switch to electric, then a combustion engine car might still be the way to go. The good news is that both electric cars and combustion engine cars are constantly evolving, improving, and becoming more sophisticated. So no matter which type of car you choose, you're in for an exciting ride. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of the pros and cons of electric cars versus combustion engines. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but hey, that's what makes it so interesting, right? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this. And be sure to let me know in the comments which type of car you prefer. Electric or combustion? I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts. See you next time.